Hello. Hello. My name's Hannah Chamberlain, and I'm here to talk to you about Mental Snapp, the video diary service for actively managing your mental health. Now, everyone needs to actively manage their mental health in the same way that we actively manage our physical health. However, the problem is that for the 1 in 4 of us with a diagnosis, that process of diagnosis leaves us feeling passive and unconfident. Someone else is telling the story. Someone else holds the records. The psychiatrist is holding the pen, and he or she has the authority. So I will doubt my version of events. I will doubt my own authority. I know that there is a stack of notes this big on me that I've never seen and never contributed to. I also know as a filmmaker that when I started to tell my story on film, how validating and accessible that was as a process, as a medium. Film as a medium enables you to take the authority into your own hands. The camera is an authority figure, and when you pick it up, it sees you and it hears you. It validates your story. So we took everything that we knew about filmmaking, storytelling, recovery, and mental health, and we packaged it up into a handy little app called Mental Snapp. With Mental Snapp, you tell your story in short 2-minute video clips, and it's available on Google Play and the App Store, so you can try it for yourself. It's an interesting experience. It's like getting to know yourself all over again. When you record, you see yourself, your familiar self, as you do in the mirror. When you watch yourself back, you're reversed. So straight away, there's an element to which you're getting to know yourself as a friend would, and you see yourself thinking, speaking, forming your thoughts and your conclusions, documenting your mental health in a new way. So let me tell you about one of our users. Her name is Ruth. Ruth was diagnosed with a mental health condition 2 years ago and found the process disorientating and confusing. She left her busy job as a midwife and downsized, and now has a career running a small creative business. Ruth uses Mental Snapp as a way to catch up with her feelings, to process some of the change that's happened to her over the last 2 years. She also uses it as a space to process difficult emotions. So the day that we took these photos, she'd made a Mental Snapp that day to explain to herself the difficult conversation she'd had with a healthcare professional that had left her feeling very unsettled, and she wanted a space for herself to deal with that. So this is the interface of the app. It's basically a blank page of a diary. You record for 2 minutes, then after you've recorded, you rate your mood on a 7-point scale from the best to the worst. You then tag it for emotions, which are taken from a recognized system of categorizing emotions. So the act of recording in itself, users have said it's a space for them to drop the mask that they ordinarily present to the world. The act of rating and tagging your feelings introduces a level of distance from your feelings that enables you not to be overwhelmed by them. And people find it incredibly therapeutic. In terms of our milestones, we've come quite far in demonstrating the validity of the idea and have raised funding from Unlimited and Paul Hamlin Foundation to develop a free-to-use version of the app. This is being tested in the NHS at the moment and independently evaluated by London South Bank University. And the next step is to take all the knowledge that we've got from that and to turn it into something that we can take to market. So speaking of market, it's a big one. There are 2.5 million adults in the UK who use specialist secondary mental health services. And on top of that, there are 3.5 million who manage their mental health with their GP alone. So that's a lot of people. But it's not just in the UK. The global mobile health market is estimated at $21.5 billion. And 58% of people who own a smartphone have downloaded and use a health app. We will go out on a subscription basis similar to market leaders such as Headspace at £8 a month. This is our team. We have expertise across the board in terms of business innovation, risk management, mental health, filmmaking, user research, and community engagement. And we want to meet you. We want to meet you if you're interested in investing. If you are an investor in this space, we're looking to raise a round in the autumn, and what we'd like to do is start conversations now that will inform that process. We'd like to meet you if you're interested in using the app. What we need is testers to really make that commercial version fly when it is released in the autumn in time for World Mental Health Day. And we're looking for talent. We particularly need that amazing and slightly mythical beast, a technical co-founder. So if you are passionate about mental health, you want to help people like Ruth, and you want to really make this product fly, come and get in touch with us. Mine your networks. Find people who want to join with us on our journey. My name's Hannah, and I'll be at the back. Thank you.